think so.
And it sounds like it kind of mostly happened in college, if I'm hearing that correctly.
Yeah, it did mostly. It was affirmed in college. I think most of his identities have always been kind of beneath the surface, but never had a particular way or opportunity or safety to talk about that. Because there's so much homophobia in my family. My identity is like bruja. Like I have vivid memories of like, my mom taking me to botanicas where she get her cards read, or like, meet with santeros to just help with a lot of issues that she was going with, a lot of just like kind of surviving domestic violence from my father, and later finding out as an adult that he used to also pay people to do stuff with brujeria because he was a drug dealer. He was a very successful drug dealer and wanted to stay in that and not be arrested, which ultimately he did. Was arrested, but
every family's got that successful drug dealer. Let me tell you.
We lived in Lakeshore Drive for a little bit, had a nice condo, blah blah blah, and then my mom didn't want that lifestyle for me of just being so exposed. Like I have memories of like being able to like see cocaine and like guns and different things like that. So she decided to leave him when I was about 4 and moved us to a property that we had in Miami. So that's where I spent a good amount of time, about 12 years living there. And then came back around 2008 and been living back in Chicago, like within our original neighborhood since. And, my mom for that time really connected to, spirituality and brujeria, which is like a very prevalent kind of culture within Miami. There's a lot of Haitians and a lot of like Latinx kind of melting pot there that kind of practice with a lot of these cultures, and to engage in that is kind of a response of how can we connect our own sources of like ancestral wisdom and energy to kind of help us with everyday lives, like evading like very abusive relationships or like
trauma
money or Canadian trauma and all that. So that was my mom's kind of relationship to that, and as things got better, or she kind of, like, from what she's told me, has kind of had some bad experiences where she's like, you know what, like, let me step away from this, because it is very taboo in Latinx culture, too, kind of, with, like, Catholicism or, like, Christianity just overshadowing what is seen, like, what is kind of deemed evil or good practices of spirituality. So I remember, like, always seeing that, being so fascinated, but my mom's like, if you don't talk about this, you don't engage in it, you don't touch anything. So even just like going to botanicas and like, sit on your hands and be quiet and like not know what the hell's going on or all this weird stuff, but just like completely, I felt so connected to it. And remember like growing up and just like really was into like reading about witches and like teaching about witches, but I would always see just white women who was engaged in that. So watching like Charmed or Sabrina the Teenage Witch and all this like shit on TV or in books, and still remember thinking that like that can't be me because of like stuff for white people, just like whatever I see. And it wasn't until actually I didn't really get like hardcore but really getting into that type of identity, like in college, where I had that freedom to study that academically. So I did a study abroad trip in 2014 to Cuba. We were for a month long with my director of the Women and Gender Studies program. And my topic, because we took like a 10-week intensive course of just studying Cuba before we prepared to go for this month-long trip. And one of the units that we talked about was spirituality and popular religion in Cuba, and Santeria was one of those. And I just remember just like, oh my God, like reading all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, like this, like connecting things to like my childhood that I never had that language for. So it was like through an academic space I was provided this resource to kind of connect to an identity or an aspect of my lived experience that I've never had an opportunity to talk about or felt safe to explore anything like that. So I made kind of like that my focus to do my research in Cuba, which was like understanding what is like popular religion in Cuba and how can what the fuck was it? It was just like how was this like Santeria could be like a model for like comprehensive sexual education, or just it provided an outlet of just like more fluid expression of sexuality within like a religious practice, I just found
Got you.
So I think just like kind of the theme for myself is just like I have been able to solidify things within my life because academia has given me kind of like a carved a space for me to engage with that academically, because that's just the way I've always sustained and supported myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or at least like giving you the space, but you're still able to be critical about about academia.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
So what's the reverse side of like managing your identities like within the college space? So it sounds like you had the space to do it, but that there was some like not everything was rose gold, right?
Oh, yeah,
so like
sure.
what were those experiences specifically?
I think one, as I got really fascinated with different types of topics that don't really align within white feminism, I didn't have too much of that problem.
Just listen. Our professor's gonna like come out the silence.
I'm telling you, I was beyond blown my first semester here.
Yeah.
Because it was 401, and basically it was just like, let's basically root our foundation of feminist history in 1800s, Emily Dickinson, fucking root from all that. I'm just like, I want to read about Audre Lorde. Like what? Like it was just 1 week of like intersectional feminism, and then just like whoop, on to the next. And it was like what? And like I'm very thankful for my professor in undergrad because she kicked our ass in classes. Like I remember my sophomore year, I took a transnational feminist class, and it was probably, if not hard, like the same amount of rigor or like harder than the reading that we that I've been assigned here. So. I'm thankful for, having that foundation that, white feminism or just feminism isn't monolithic. Like I was able to kind of dispel that through undergrad, so that kind of...
Yeah, that helped.
That helped, but it didn't help me to the fact of like thinking that other departments were like that in other schools.
You're right.
So I was just like, okay, well, this was like this beautiful experience I had in undergrad. My kind of naive kind of idea was that I would be able to replicate or create something similar to that experience. And,
right.
Was that wrong?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to create like a nuance that like really fits with like your salient identities in a particular space that is, I mean, for lack of a better word, well, this is the best word, like rooted in whiteness, right? Of patriarchal standards of the ivory tower. So kind of switching gears a little bit, because I also hear your interest in art a little bit. So could you tell me, and what are the ways that you engage in art? Like, what are the mediums that you use? Like, how did that passion develop?
I think for myself, something that I've always been interested in, but like very shy about, is my writing, and that has developed and been challenged highly in this institution.
Now, what has made you shy about it? Like, is it just something you kept to yourself, or has it been like external factors that have made you shy about it?
Just things like for sure that I keep to myself, but just judging of just like, is this worthy of like being representative of a certain type of style of writing, or
like valued, kind of, Yep. Okay. So then, in terms of writing, like, what do you write? Is it prose? Is it poetry? Is it long form? Like,
even as like a kid, like I was just like really I was an emo kid. Like I'm just gonna like be very real. So I just like really loved like sad poems, but also like they're terrible, fucking terrible, but just a way to just kind of like self-regulate and express myself, and even aside from like sad poetry or whatever, like the way that I express myself is just would always like, I remember like if I got into like a fight with my mom when I was younger, like I would write like a note to her to like apologize, or like it's just like it's special for me, even like to my close friends, like just very randomly feel inspired, like I'll make you like a nice little note, like that's just like kind of the way that I've always felt to kind of self-soothe or just express myself to others, and journaling was something that I turned to as a teenager when I was like, moving back to Chicago and just like having a hard time, and was able to, how I've always been kind of interested in like, how do I incorporate kind of narrative style of expression and rooting it with theory. Because I think I kind